our session. So I can see teacher have already sent you the homework. So did you receive it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Complete it before the next lesson, huh?
Hello, teacher.
Okay.
Hello, Ricardo. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, nice to see you again. So during the time we are waiting for teacher Bill, I would like to practice with you about English speaking with Mimi. I have a new tool that can use to practice English. I hope you enjoy it. As you can see on my screen here, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so
Yes, teacher.
now I will choose one course and we will choose a video to study together. I think, let me see. Okay, here we go. We can study about the topic learning English. I will search learning English. Here we go. So please let me know which video would you want to watch.
Okay.
I will scroll down, and if you see any video you want to watch, please let me know. Oh, Bill is coming. I think I will spend time for you and Bill. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello, Teacher Bill.
Hello,
Hey.
teacher Bill.
Hello there, Spinal. How are you?
Long
I'm
time.
great. How
I'm
about
good.
Teacher
Hey,
Bill.
I'm pretty good.
Teacher Bill. Long time
Yeah.
no see.
Yes, it has been quite a while, quite a few weeks. That's right. It's been quite a while. So,
you?
and
How
there's
have you been, teacher?
I've been pretty good. How about you guys?
Me too.
Did you have a good Mid-Autumn Festival, you guys?
Yeah.
I did.
Good. Hello, hello, Ricardo.
Hello, teacher.
I think he's too old for Mid-Autumn this year.
Really?
I think so. Ricardo,
that's-
how old are you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ricardo, how old are you?
Right. You can't remember. 14.
You can't remember your own age?
Wow, Ricardo, you're old. 14. Oh my God, I can't remember when I was 14. Did you guys all get moon? Did
My
you get
brother
moon?
is 14. Looks like next year would be no more Mid-Autumn for you, Ricardo.
Oh, now do you guys like moon cakes? Is that what you get? Moon cakes?
Yes, I really like mooncake.
Yeah.
Do you like moon cake? Yeah, excellent.
I hate them.
You hate them.
Wait, Teacher Bill, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, what's your joke?
I'm still up to my old jokes, you know?
Yeah, you're probably setting them up for me, right?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
when you put a vest on an alligator?
Why can't you put a vest on an alligator? I don't know why.
Because alligators are not investigators.
Oh, gee. Oh no. Hey, that one's all right. I have a joke for you.
What?
My local newspaper has jokes in. I thought about you when I saw these jokes. Okay, can you read this? Can you read this joke here?
Teacher Lucero, can you spotlight Bill? Teacher Lucero.
What do you get when you mix a dinosaur with a lemon?
Can you see?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you get when you mix a dinosaur with a lemon? Any idea?
What do you get?
You get a Oh, a dinosaur. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Oh, I get it.
There you go.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. Yep. So I thought of you when I saw this joke. I said, okay, Ben should like that joke. Nobody else will, but Ben will, right?
Not a lot of people, but I definitely like that one. I mean, I'm a Joker man, but I don't even know the answer to that joke.
I didn't know it either when I saw it. So I got that about 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So but everybody's doing pretty good. Is the weather getting better over there? Is it getting cooler?
No, yeah, it's getting cooler, but now.
But it's also getting rainier and sunnier.
Oh, is it really?
At
Wow.
my place,
Yes,
it's getting cooler, which is better, but it's too rainy. Like, it rains too
Yeah,
hard.
me too. It's
Oh,
cold,
that
but
rain.
it's rainy.
Yeah, I'm always glad when a new month comes by. It's October. It's another month I'm closer to
Teacher,
coming back.
look
to
at
Vietnam.
this.
Yeah, what's that?
Do you know what this is? It looks like a bowl. Does it look like a bowl?
Yeah, it looks like a flag too. What is it?
It actually has its own handle, so I don't know what it is. But when I hold this in the cover, it looks like a bowl. The bowl is has stuck to my hand.
What is it? Yellow, black, and white. Is that what that is?
Yellow, black, and white, and a little bit of orange. See?
Oh yeah, orange. That's right. Aren't you glad you told me that? Okay, very good. All right. So it's been raining a lot. It's been raining pretty much lately then, huh?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
It's
that's-
raining way too much.
Teacher Bill,
Yeah,
where is Toby and Whiskers?
they are sleeping right now.
Where are
As-
they sleeping? Under a car?
As always. No, they're actually in the house. Here's Toby's over here on my sofa. It looks like Superman. Looks like he's flying. Hi, Toby. Yeah. A mini version of Superman. And over here is
And
Whiskers.
more like a cat version of Superman.
Yeah, a cat version. That's right. And Whiskers is sleeping on this chair there. Hey, next week I start putting up my Halloween decorations.
Oh,
Dude, it's
Oh,
still
I
like 30 days.
Yeah, but
maybe-
Still 30 days, bro.
Yeah, but I put up so many decorations. We decorate early, so yep, I'll be doing that. And everybody knows
know.
what this is. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2. This is easy. Y'all get this one. What is this?
An apple.
An apple.
Yes.
It's easy.
It's called a honey crisp apple. Real nice.
Honeycrisp. Oh, I heard of Honeycrisp before.
You did, yeah. It's a good
Yeah,
apple.
I heard,
Very
I
big.
heard that
Wait,
Honeycrisp is very delicious.
Do you know what
Yeah.
this is? Hang on a sec.
Okay.
You know what this is?
Oh, wait a minute.
Cereal? It's cereal.
But what kind of cereal?
Honey Star. Hey, how about that? You could throw this in the Honey Stars. There you go.
There's a real apple in a hot star. Yeah.
How about some M&Ms?
Check out the back.
Plus 7 whole grain, it says. 11 plus 11 fiber. Wow. Minus 10% sugar. Hey, that's good. It's
Yeah,
healthy.
the last one it says it has 28 grams per 100 grams. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, grams. That's just a small amount of sugar. Here's an old US dollar bill. This is
Wait.
from,
I have an idea.
yeah, what's your idea?
Well, what is used most for weighing?
What's used most for weighing? I don't know, ounces, kilograms? Probably not, right?
No. Your grandma. You know why? Because gram.
Gram. I never thought about that. Hey, here's an
Hey,
old
look at
US
this.
dollar bill.
Look at
This
this.
is from This is from 1957.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, a dollar bill from
Hey,
1950.
Lucero, what did you do?
I am trying the new one.
Here we are in the
new
classroom, huh?
one?
Okay, so I did not
There it is.
see. Okay, let's see bill. Oh,
Oh, Teacher
$1.
Bill. Teacher
$1?
Bill.
$1 is so little money.
Yeah, 1957. The year is this. I don't know if you can see it. 1957. It says. It's
Wait,
almost as old as me.
I have a joke for you.
Yeah,
What-
what's your joke?
What is used for both measuring length and weight?
I don't
Teacher
know.
Bill.
What's
Teacher
used
Bill.
for both? Yeah.
While we're talking right now, there's a storm outside of my house. Yesterday, I watched the weather forecast.
Wait, where's
and they
Stella?
said
Final, where's Stella?
She's over there. Yeah.
Where?
Yesterday, I watched the weather forecast.
Where
and they
is
said that
over
there's
there?
A large storm coming from the Philippines to
Speaking of
Vietnam.
large, let me show you
Philippines.
this.
Also, Teacher Bill, have you ever been to Europe? I got a euro coin.
Yeah. Hey, interesting. I've been there one time. Yeah.
Teacher Bill,
Euro
Teacher
check.
Bill, speaking of
Yeah.
large, let me show you the biggest bottle ever.
Okay.
No, it's
You
not.
can close my arms around the neck. So put my hands around the neck.
That's not the biggest bottle. They already made a record for that.
I
Did
mean, I
they?
can't even close my hand around the neck.
Teacher, I have a joke.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think about it for
real
2
big
days.
bottle.
You have a joke for us, Ricardo?
Yes, I think about it.
Yeah. What's that?
Okay, I tell you a story. I have I have new girlfriend, boy. My friend said.
Say what again?
You got a
Say
girlfriend.
what?
What's his name?
Say
His name,
what?
she I
Say
said,
what, bro?
he said, she's name is her, and he tell me,
Say what?
he
You have a
tell me,
girlfriend now?
she's tell, no, yesterday she was telling him a wonderful thing. What her say? I asked. Her say chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
That's good.
Wait, now
Chocolate.
Ricardo has a girlfriend?
No, that's just a joke.
It's a joke. It says his friend had a girlfriend. Yeah. Everybody likes
But does
chocolate.
Ricardo have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have any girlfriend. My friend.
Okay, so let's start our lesson today. Is this okay now?
Okay.
No.
Everyone ready?
No.
Ready.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
ready.
Okay,
No.
so let's get started our lesson today. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
South Korea.
yes, so today we are talking about a house or apartment. So now let's try to start some of this warm-up question. Okay, let's start it.
Okay, let us see. Warm-up questions. Why do so many people in South Korea live in an apartment? I know that answer. Okay, Spinal, why do you think so many people in South Korea have to live in apartments?
I think many people in South Korea live in an apartment. That is because South Korea is densely packed. There's way too many people and the land is way too small. So instead of living in houses, they grow the houses in height. That's basically apartments. So
Yeah.
that's why the buildings in South Korea are so tall.
That's right. Yeah, because it's on an island. They have only so much limited space.
Hang on a sec. I have a map, and Korea like half the size of Vietnam.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Korea is smaller than Vietnam.
Wait, was it South Korea? Let me check.
It's South
Okay.
Korea, not North Korea. You're gonna make Kim Jong-un angry.
Korea is half of Vietnam.
That's because Kim Jong-un's so big and fat. That's why a lot of people don't live in the north. He
Yeah.
takes up a lot of space. Oh, okay, very good. Okay, let's see. Ricardo, do you want to live in a large house?
Yes,
Yeah, why is
not
that?
live alone. Live alone in a large house is very scary.
Yeah, people say that sometimes, right? Everybody would like to have a large
Yes,
house.
the ghost can jump scare you every time.
Dude,
Hey,
that's
yes.
a haunted house, not a big house. A big house doesn't necessarily mean it's a haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes, right? Yeah, I saw
Sometimes
a new.
maybe a big house with no lights. It looks creepy.
Oh, that can be scary.
Yeah.
I saw
and
a
when you turn on the lights, it doesn't work. That's creepy.
I saw a news story the other day about a funeral home. You know, a funeral home where they hold funerals. They have it.
Yeah.
It's a former
When-
funeral
when-
home. They have it for
when-
sale.
When someone dies because of old age, then that's called a funeral, or because of any reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, are you, is it a cemetery?
Yeah. Cemetery.
Yeah, a funeral home is where they hold a funeral, but the advertisement
yeah.
for the advertisement for the house, it said funeral home for sale. It may be haunted, so that might keep people away from wanting to buy the house. So I don't think you'd like that home,
Teacher.
Ricardo, right? Yeah.
Teacher,
Funeral
Yeah.
home.
do you know who is Captain Star?
No, who's Captain Star?
It's the bear on the box. Bear on the
Ah,
box.
on
It's
your
the
cereal box, right?
It's a bear on the cereal box. Bear on the box. Bear on a box in a building.
Very interesting. Hey, Ben, do you want to live in the tallest apartment in the world?
Live
What's
in
your
the
answer?
what?
Yeah, would you like to live in the tallest apartment in the entire world?
No, because I hate an apartment.
You
Yeah,
do?
what if,
I mean,
what if-
I live in an apartment and there's so little space that I can walk about 10 steps to my house and then I come to a wall.
Okay, what if you live in the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on earth, but you live in a penthouse on the very top?
yes, penthouse very
I
big.
don't live on the very top.
Penthouse is really big, but it's on the top.
Yes, no,
But I don't live on the top floor, okay?
Imagine living in the landmark building in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah,
That's tall.
That's
I know
way
some
too
lady.
tall.
I know some lady who lives on like the 45th floor. I went to her apartment. You get a great view of the city up there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, what's the tallest building in Hanoi? What's the tallest building up there? Anybody know?
I think that's it's the landscapes of Gangnam. As I remember.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I never knew what the tallest building there was. Okay.
It's
Anyway,
about
okay.
72 floors.
Wow, really?
70 what?
yeah,
72.
72 floor, but here in Landmark we have 81 floor.
Is it 81? Really?
Wait, I have
Yeah.
a joke for you. I have
Yeah?
a joke for you. What kind of nail does a carpenter not want to hammer?
What kind? Oh, I know what that is. Does anybody else know it? A
It's a pretty good
fingernail.
joke.
Right?
I'm
Right,
surprised you don't know it.
Fingernail.
Huh?
A fingernail. Teacher.
fingernail.
Correct. Correct.
Especially his own fingernail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But,
Lucero, what's the next set of
but
questions
do
here?
you know what kind of fingernail on the fingernail on which finger that the carpenter hate to hammer?
No, which one?
The fingernail on the pinky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That could hurt a little bit.
Well, what
Okay.
does the carpenter say when he nails a nail?
I don't know. What does he say?
He
Nailed it.
Yeah.
He nailed it. Of course. Okay. Okay, Spino, how about reading the
Nailed
first
it.
paragraph for house or apartment?
Okay, every day people buy and sell homes all over the world. Some people buy houses while others prefer to live in apartments. Most Koreans live in apartments, but some want to live in houses.
Definitely. Okay, Ricardo, how about the next paragraph?
Okay, let
The
I
marble.
read it. Many people say that a house is much better than an apartment. These houses have much more space than apartments. Now, most houses have 2 floors and some have a basement. As a result, everybody in a family can have privacy that will help the family members live together. Some houses have gardens. Gardens are great places because families can play and relax there. Second houses are much quieter than apartments. There are no neighbors making noise. There are no elevators making noise late at night.
Very good. Yep, that's right. Yeah, my house has 2 floors and a basement, so I have one of those really big houses. So I'm very fortunate. Oh, Ben, how about the last paragraph?
Oh man, I hate this paragraph
Why is that?
because I hate an apartment.
Okay. Well, you can read it
Some
anyway.
people think that apartments are much better places to live. First, apartments are very convenient, but there are many stores and services close to apartments. It is really helpful for busy people. These people need to do something quickly. Second, apartments are very safe. They usually have security guards and cameras. As a result, nothing bad will happen to people living in apartments, including
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, your country has a lot of apartments too, right?
Yeah, but my apartment has a no dog rule.
No dog rule, really?
No pet rule.
No, pets are still allowed. Hamsters are allowed.
Parakeets and birds, right?
Yeah, small ones are allowed, but ones that walk that can walk on the floor and are as big as the whole stinking knee, they don't allow that.
Well, how about alligators or crocodiles? No.
That is a definitely no.
But nobody would have the nerve to tell the
Exotic
person.
But you can have hamsters here because they don't take up much space
No,
and
they
and they aren't even as big as my foot. I mean, I can place one on my foot and see if it's the same size as my foot. But I like hamsters second best. I like dogs most because dogs are considered man's best friend.
That's right. Yeah. And how about how about if somebody had a mouse for a pet?
No, I don't have any. I have a fish tank. See?
Oh,
But do you
yeah.
have any fish in it?
I haven't counted it because they are too swimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish don't do much. They just swim in circles, right? Okay.
Yeah. And now it's time for the whole super duper
Okay. All right. How about the next section here, Lucero?
illusion screen.
Comprehension check. Answer the questions using information from the reading passage. So spinal, why does a house have, this is pretty easy. Why does a house have more space than
A
an
yard,
apartment?
2 floors, a basement.
Yeah, because houses have more space, and apartments are the size. Apartments are basically the size of the entire building. They limit the size, but houses, they can be as big as they want. That's how there's mansions.
That's right. And a house can be one
And there are
story.
even triangular houses.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay. Ricardo, why is it good to have a garden?
Because the garden we can plant the vegetable, the carrot. It's really easy to plant. It give me a vegetable, a food to eat. Sometimes we don't need to go out to buy some vegetable.
That's right. I have such a big yard, but I don't grow any vegetables. Hey, hello, Tommy. Welcome to
Hello,
our
Tommy.
Hi.
Saturday thing.
Hello, Tommy.
Okay,
How's Tommy doing?
because Tommy had just joined in, so I think he will try to have a quick read again from this part, okay? To
Okay.
follow up our lesson.
I hate to read that part, especially the apartment part.
This part
I
is
like reading the house
discussing
part.
about between house and apartment, okay? You can support for living in a house. Okay, Tommy, so read quickly. Can you read quickly whole this paragraphs?
Okay. Everyday people buy and sell homes all over the world. Some people buy houses while others prefer to live in apartments. Most Koreans live in apartments, but some want to live in houses. Many people say that a house is much better than an apartment. No. First, houses have much more space than apartments. Most houses have 2 floors, and some have a basement. And what can I see clearly? As a result, everybody in a family can have privacy that help the family members live together. Some houses have gardens. Gardens are just great places because families can play and relax there. Second, houses are much quieter than apartments. There are no neighbors making noise. There are no elevators making noise late at night. Some people think that apartments are much better place to live. First, apartments are very convenient. There are many stores and services close to the apartments. This really helps for busy people. These people need to do something quickly. Second, apartments are very safe. They usually have security guards and cameras. As a result, nothing bad will happen to people living in an apartment.
Excellent. Very good. You read that nice and fast too, so that's good. Okay.
So let's keep moving to the next part and try to answer the question.
Okay. Tommy just answered, why is it good to have, Ricardo just answered, why is it good to have a garden? Question number 3 for Ben. Living in a house is quieter than living in an apartment. Why is that?
Because every day there are people slamming doors close to my room in the apartments.
And sometimes you hear the other people from the apartments if they're yelling at each other.
Yeah, they slam their doors like crazy.
Do they? Okay, the last couple of days I looked out my window and I saw a mother deer and her little baby deer. A baby deer.
I know that story.
Yeah. There's a new baby in the yard lately. It's called a fawn. F-A-W-N.
I know what a swan is.
No, a fawn, not a swan. A fawn. F-A-W-N.
Swan.
You're crazy.
Take that F with an A and you'll get something that swims in the water.
Teacher Bill, is it newborn or has it been appearing lately?
Yeah, it's pretty newborn. Maybe it's about a month old. When they're a baby, they have little white spots on their back. So they've been eating my grass in my yard, and then they've been fertilizing the grass too.
Attracted to your yard.
Yeah. Okay, Tommy, why are apartments
because
convenient?
you don't plant anything that ruins their crop.
That's right.
Yes.
So, Tommy, why are apartments convenient? Pretty easy answer, right?
Yeah, apartments are convenient because like they mostly are in the cities, and in the cities there are many shops close to the apartments, or maybe in the apartments there are already shops. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because I know that the landmark down there in Ho Chi Minh City, they have a mall built right into it, so it's pretty interesting. And all right, Spino, why are apartments safe?
Okay, apartments are safe. That is because they have security cameras and security guards guarding everywhere.
That's right. And
But
you
in
really
my
need that,
apartment, there's no guard.
isn't
you
there?
You live in an apartment?
Yeah, no guard.
Yeah, but why do you hate apartments while you're living in them?
Because my parents switched to this one.
So a long time ago, you are still living in a house?
No. Before I was born, my family was living in my grandparents' house, and then right before I was born, my parents decided to switch to this apartment.
Huh? That's how it worked out. Okay, vocabulary check. Complete each sentence with one of the words below. The words are basements, convenient, neighbor, privacy, and security. So, Ricardo, when something is blank, it's useful to you. Which word would that be? When something is blank, it is useful to you.
I know this.
When something is convenient.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right. Do you agree, Ricardo?
Can you say it again?
Yeah, do you agree with him? He said when something is convenient, it's useful to you. Is that the right word, you think?
Yes,
Convenient.
convenient. It's
Yeah, very good. Okay, number 2 for Tommy. Blank are usually located below the ground. Which word would it be?
It's basement.
Yeah, pretty easy. Basements. Yeah, because my house, I have either a basement or a lower level. They're both the same thing. Okay. Number 3, she needs some blanks, so just leave her alone. What would that answer be, Ben? She needs blank.
You need some privacy.
She needs privacy, so leave her alone. That's right. Okay, number 4 for Spinal. If we have more blank cameras, more people will be safe.
Security camera.
Security cameras. Very good. All right. And the last one for Ricardo. My next door blank is very kind to me. Which word would that be?
Ricardo, stay focused on your lesson, please. Ricardo.
okay, teacher.
Number 5,
Yeah.
which word do you want to fill in?
Yeah, so which word? My next door blank is very
My
kind.
next door neighbor, teacher.
Yeah, next door neighbor is very kind to me. Very good. Okay.
He
Good
said
job
it's
on
like neighbor.
Neighbor. Yeah. Well, maybe his neighbor's a bore, so he says neighbor. Yeah. Hey, practice supporting and refuting the opinions below. It is better for children to live in a house. So if you agree with that, would you say A, B, C, or D for this one, Tommy? It's better for children to live in a house because why?
There's probably D.
Because there is more space to play and have fun. I agree with that. Okay, Ben, the next one. People who live in apartment buildings can have more friends because
I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that.
you don't agree with it. Why is that?
We are in supporting opinion that.
Yeah, you have to tell a lie here. You have to lie that you
Yeah.
yeah, so people who live in apartment
B.
buildings can have more friends because
A.
there are many people living close by. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, Spino, number 3, if you live in a house, you can paint it the color that you like because
it is your own home. You can do whatever you want.
that's right. I can do anything in my house that I want. That's true. Okay. And number 4 for Ricardo, living in an apartment is great until in the winter because
Because you don't need to travel far to buy something.
yeah, that's right.
It's cold in the winter, but it does not snow here. So I don't see why that's a reason.
Well, maybe if it's a rainy day though, then you a cold rainy day, you don't have to really go too
Yeah,
far.
but even though it's rainy, you can still take an umbrella.
Yeah, but what if it's windy? What if it's a typhoon?
What if there's a really bad storm outside?
Yeah.
Like wind, easy, raincoat.
What if it's raining cats and dogs? You don't want the dogs biting you or the cats scratching you, right?
No, raining cats and dogs just means that it's raining really heavily.
Oh,
What
is that what it is?
What if it's raining ice cubes?
What?
I see.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
no,
real
no.
phenomenon. That's
Yeah,
real.
you call that hail.
But there is such a thing as raining fish.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, there is. There's raining fish in the world, like a tornado.
In China.
Tornado suck the fish up, and then when the tornado ends, fish just come flying out of the sky.
That's right. Or
I just hope a fish doesn't go into my bedroom window. It is sunny.
Yeah.
And I am leaving my bedroom window open.
Hey, they could go right in your fish aquarium. Okay, refuting opinions. It is much better for a family to live alone in a house. So if you agree with that opinion there, how would you answer that one, Tommy? It is much better for a family to live alone in a house. So if you disagree, what would you say?
Alone in a house, but what do you mean by that?
Okay, well, if you don't agree with this statement, it is much better for a family to live in a house. You would either give the answer A, B, C, or D.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question. I choose B, maybe.
A family living alone in a house cannot get help from others. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Okay. Number 2 for Ben. We can have more friends living in an apartment building. So if you disagree with that,
that's easy. It's a D.
It's a D. I'm not sure about that. Most people living in apartments tonight meet their neighbors.
Are you sure about that?
You don't want to know some of your neighbors anyway, right?
Yeah, I only know my grandma who lives next door.
She lives next door to you, does she really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Really? Next door?
Boy.
More like next room.
Wow, that's really close. Okay, Spinal, number 3, houses have more space to live and play.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, not really. Some houses are very small, while some apartments are large.
Excellent. And the last one for Ricardo, apartment buildings have lots of parking spaces.
Yes, it's B.
B, I
No,
disagree.
it's C, teacher. It's C.
Oh, I disagree. Not many apartments have enough parking spaces. Yeah, very good. Yeah, because there's so many motorbikes, and every family has a couple of motorbikes, right?
Yeah, my family has 2.
2 of them. What kind? Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha?
Jupiter and Yamaha.
Okay, very good. Okay. Opinion examples. Read the opinions and answer the questions. So the supporting opinion for Tommy. How about reading this paragraph for the supporting opinion about living in a house? Okay, Tommy?
Oh, living in a house is much better than living in an apartment. First, a house is usually much bigger. This is better for children to play and have fun. Also, when children become teenagers, they can have more privacy. Second, the owner of the house is free to decorate the building. House owners can paint their homes any color they choose. They can also build a swimming pool in the garden.
Wow, swimming pool. Excellent. Now, the opposing opinion, we'll ask this one to Ben. How about reading this one, Ben? About apartments.
Apartments are much better places to live than houses. But when you live In an apartment, there are always people to play with or help. There may be a problem with the water or electricity. Then some people will fix the problem for you. Second, apartment buildings are very convenient. We can do shopping, eat, or get a haircut without going outside. This is very good for busy people. Come on! There are no haircut salons in my apartment.
Isn't there? Why not?
Well, some apartments are designed different. Like I literally have
My apartment is like, I don't know, 13 years old.
I literally got my apartment literally got 3 grocery stores under it.
Wow, 3 of them, really?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Wait. Do you live in FPT Plaza?
No.
Oh,
Okay. All right, spinal. Circle the main idea in each opinion. So go to the very top one, the top
Okay,
opinion.
so the main idea is living in a house is much better than living in an apartment. That's okay. In the opposing ideas is apartments are much better places to live than houses. Those are the 2 main ideas.
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
Hey, nice, short and sweet answer to that one. Okay. And let's see, what's the next? Underline or state the supporting ideas in each opinion. So for you, Ricardo, if you agree with living in a house is much better, what are some of the supporting
Living
opinions
in the house is much better.
That's right. Yeah. And what are some of the other reasons why it's much better? Because they have what?
Because it's have a bigger, we have a own free house to decorate the building.
That's right. And you can paint it any color that you choose, right?
Yes, but at apartment, lot of rules.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever the color of the apartment is, you're stuck with that, right? Okay, the next one, let's see. Yeah, there you go. Can you think of some examples to support the ideas in each opinion? So how do you feel about that, Tommy? Can you think of some examples to support why living in a house is better?
I can.
Living in a house is better because it's maybe it's gonna be bigger than an apartment, of course, and you can also do anything freely inside your house without getting in the terms of service in the apartments. So, you know.
That's right. Okay, very good. And Ben, can you think of some examples why an apartment is better?
I hate it when I have to support the apartments.
You
I
can
knew you
talk
wouldn't like.
about you can support for living in a house then. You can give some example to support for the living in a house is better than living in an apartment.
Yeah, because you don't have to put a do not disturb sign every night.
That's right. Yeah. I can think of a lot of ideas because I live in my own house. I can have my TV as loud as I want. I can play the music as loud as I want, right?
But you have neighbors, bro.
They're not that close to me. They're way on the other side of the road from me. So yeah. Yeah, they don't hear me, thank goodness. And yeah, so luckily I can. Sometimes I hear them racing their engines on their cars, but that's about it. So okay, what's the next section, Lucero? Discussion question. Discuss these questions in groups. Do you prefer living in a small house or a small apartment, Spinal?
I think a small apartment because my apartment is really small right now. So
But you have free shopping malls, bro.
Yeah, shopping malls is under, but this is talking about a house. My apartment is really, really small. Like the living room, the kitchen, every room is connected together.
Yeah. What floor do you live on, Spinal?
I
Like you're in a
live
tall
on
building.
the fourth floor.
Fourth floor. How many floors are in your building?
There are 19. You know,
Wow.
usually when they first make it, there's 20 floors because they remove 13. They think 13 is unlucky, but then they change it back.
Did they? Yes. Some buildings do that. They don't have a 13th floor. They do, but they don't call it the 13th floor. That's right.
And
Okay.
still, in my apartment, when you go to, only the buttons change, but when you go to that floor, you see on the sign, it's 12A. It's not 13, it's 12A.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Do you think 13 is unlucky?
I don't know.
Definitely, a lot of people do that.
Yes,
lot
I
of
think
people-
I think 13 is very unlucky, but at my cousin apartment, it have a 13th floor, not 12A or 12B, bruh.
Does it really? And people think Friday the 13th is unlucky. So, okay, Ricardo.
Definitely.
Yeah. How about
Do
you,
not
Ricardo?
ever walk under a ladder on Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that's right. Or they're afraid of a black cat.
Or
Ricardo,
or-
what floor
or-
do you live on in your
Or find
apartment?
a black cat, or spill salt, or open an umbrella indoor.
Yeah, you know all those things. Hey, Ricardo, what
Really?
floor do you live
Opening
in?
an umbrella indoors, I have done that like hundreds of times.
So you're not
But
super.
that was not on Friday the 13th, okay, bro?
Ah, is
Really?
that
There's a specific day too?
You need to do that on Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have too many Friday the 13th in a year, thank God. So Ricardo, what floor do you live in your apartment?
No, only my cousin apartment. I live in a house, big house.
Wow, you live in a house. That's impressive. Okay. How about you, Ben? What floor do you live in your apartment?
5, 5,
5. How many floors are there?
7, a lucky number.
Hey, you're near the top. That's right. Lucky 7. And how about you, Tommy? Do you live in an apartment, right?
No, I live in a house.
Wow, you live in a house. Hey, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, the 7th floor is even rainbow color.
Is it really?
Really? Rainbow colors, the flag.
Yeah, but all the other floors are white. Complete white.
Okay. All right, let's see. Spino, is it important to have a garden?
I think that no, not really, but it's an apartment is only important if you want them if you want some place for your kids to play or some place to keep your pet. Normally it's just a decoration for planting, but not a garden normally for your daily life is really not that important.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, Tom, let's see. Ricardo.
Hey, teacher,
Yeah,
look.
what's that? Yeah.
Cursed build hack.
Yeah.
Cursed build hack.
What?
See this? I just stuck 2 blocks here, but it doesn't have any blocks to hang to. And this block is like it isn't in the slot.
Oh.
First time I've broken the rules of building.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
it's my
Ben,
turn.
is there a noise problem when you live in an apartment, Ben?
Of course.
Yeah.
At the on the other floors, people like saying until I have to rip my ears out.
Yeah, I lived in apartments a lot in my life. I don't like living in apartments. Okay. Ricardo, is it good to have stores and restaurants in an apartment building? These are pretty simple answers.
No.
Can you say again, teacher?
Yeah, is it good to have stores and restaurants if you live in an apartment building? You agree with that?
No.
No, teacher.
No, why is that, Ricardo?
Because I think sometimes apartment, some people, if the restaurant at a first floor, everybody don't like a noisy, but restaurants have a lot of noisy when they have they drink. I can't remember what it's called, but it's keep people have fun.
Yeah,
And
have
they
karaoke.
talk too much. They sing too much. They sing a lot of bad thing. They scream. It's a bad thing.
Yeah, especially if they drink and they start singing karaoke, right? They're really
Yes,
loud.
teacher.
Ah, that's true. Okay, Tommy, are apartments safer than houses? What do you think, Tommy?
I'd say definitely not, because there's a local in Vietnam there was like a big fire in a mini apartment. I don't know if you heard about that, but
I
yeah,
heard about it. Yeah.
yeah, that's a huge
Well,
fire.
and
And then
one day there was a fire on the 6th floor of my apartment building.
Was it
Okay.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It
could
wasn't
die.
like 50 people that got killed. Was it 51 people got killed the other week? Is that what that was?
no, they just updated it. It was like now it's like 70 something. My dad just told me that.
Wow. That's amazing.
70.
Yeah, now they
What?
updated like the fire that have happened throughout the week is like more than 100 people died.
Wow. That was in Hanoi, right?
Yeah,
Hanoi or Da Nang?
Oh,
Hanoi.
I've never been to Da Nang. Wow. Yeah, that's really too bad. Jeez. Oh, do you have any more questions there, Lucero? Let's debate. Choose one of the statements below and then debate in groups. Living in a house is healthier than living in an apartment. Do you agree with that, Spino?
Yes.
Yes.
Both of you guys agree with that, huh?
I don't know. Both are normal. There's
Both are
nothing.
normal.
There's nothing.
How about you,
healthier.
Ricardo? You agree
I
with that,
think-
Ricardo?
Yes. Living in a house is healthier than living in an apartment, I think,
Yeah, why is that?
because apartment sometimes it's very tall and somebody have a they they scare something tall, something big. Apartment is very dangerous, or apartment, some apartment it's
Take the dark.
built long time ago,
You
but
just
the
take
house
the dark,
you
right?
that is your house, you know when it's built, and then you can repair it. But at apartment you don't know when it's built, and you don't know when it's repaired, and then you can don't have any fresh air, like
You just
the
take the dark,
wall
don't you, Ricardo?
Yeah,
huh?
that's true.
You just hate the dark, don't you?
What are you saying?
You just hate the dark, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he hates the dark, he said. Yeah, look, when the coronavirus was going about and all people living in apartments, they had those germs in those apartments, right? You get the germs from other people. Yeah. All right. This is a good one for you, Ben. Is it important to have a big house?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Why is that?
Yeah. Because I love a big house, because if it's a big house, then that means it has a big basement and even a big yard.
That's right. How about you? How about you, Tommy? You agree with that? It's important to have a big house.
Well, if you have a big house, it's better, but that's not necessarily important. If you're living on your own, you have a small house and there's enough supplies, you can still live there. It might not be as comfortable as living in a big house, but it's a house. It's better than no house.
Yeah, definitely. You're right about that. And this is a pretty easy one. South Korea needs to build more apartments where there's more and more people being born in South Korea, right? So they need more
Yeah.
apartments.
No, no.
They
Maybe
need
Kim
to build more
Jong-un
apartments.
Maybe Kim Jong-un needs a big apartment.
That is the last question for you guys. Okay, thank you, Bill, for today. So everyone, I have another class now, so that's why we have to finish our lesson today. Thank you so
Bye,
much for
teacher.
today.
Thank you
And
today.
yes,
Good to
please
see you guys.
Bye.
give me a
Goodbye,
heart. I will take photo before we say goodbye.
Take care.
3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my friend.
Hey, take care, my friend. We'll see you, Lucero.
Yes.